How's everybody doing today on this Friday, February 6th? This is Dan Cronin from Fat Ball Guy. Let's have a good weekend. I know we've had a frustrating couple days after just an outstanding January, so let's get into it real quick. This is just bets for Friday. We'll do a Saturday video here in a few. But the fourth race at Gulfstream, I think, is the first play of the day. I'm hoping upon reflection, the six, we can get a decent price on to key some bets around. I hate the card Friday at Gulfstream. I've already said that in the email, but I think there are a couple opportunities if you want to just spot play today. Upon reflection, I think the price will hold. 2 to 1 is not a great price, but I'm pretty sure it'll hold. This is his fourth race, in about a couple months. He's getting a way better rider than he's had before. He's getting blinkers for the first time. The trainer is 35% off the claim. I think if that price holds, you got to take him. Other than that, early, I wouldn't make a play. I just key some bets around upon reflection, and that's it. And then we go to the ninth race. I think the ninth race, you got to start a little pick three or a daily double. Don't go wild. But I want to start it with a couple different horses. One is Majestic for the Zayat Stables and Dale Romans. I think he's working, or she's working very well. I think she's got some experience on the other ones. I think she's going to fire her best shot. Not sure it's good enough to win, but if you take her and you take the foreign horse Little Rooster, obviously that was some kind of purchase. Wayne Catalano has not had a good meet, but this filly won her first time over there in a 12-horse field. Gets the Strangler, who we all love, right? And gets Lasix for the first time. Those two horses are both going to be in the 6 to 10 to 1 range, so I think you have to try to use those two. And then I'd throw in Nikki's Brown Miss a little bit. I would just take those three. I would not take the favorites. I'm not wild about the Pletcher horse. I would just take those and little doubles, little pick threes. And my key for the whole day is in the 10th race is Girl About Town. I think Girl About Town's price is not going to hold, so you probably can't bet straight. She's probably going to go down to 9 to 5 range. But she's just better than these. She's just faster than these. She's probably going to have the lead. She doesn't need the lead. I've always been a big Raji Mara fan. I think he rides these fillies well. And I like the second off the layoff, the Dame Dorothy race. Let's face it, about 5 horses in that Dame Dorothy race would be about 1 to 5 in here. She's working very well. I think the mile hits are perfect. I think she's going to be 3 and 4 in front, turning for home. I think that's the play of the day today. And if you want to save, maybe take the 7 or the 2. Street Home Alabama did wake up a little bit. I don't like that trainer too well. But she is third off the layoff. She doesn't like to win much, but she did freak last time, so I could see taking her. And then if you want to bet the pick 3 into the last, take whoever you want. That's a wide open race. We'll have several of them on the sheet. But that's it for Gulfstream. I think if you key those horses, those couple horses in the 4th race and the 10th race, I think that's your best shot at winning today at Gulfstream. Okay, so let's go to Turfway. I think at Turfway, if you look at the one horse, the pools are pretty small, so you can't bet a lot, but I think you got a chance to single in the first, and then you could take just a couple in the second, and then spread out like crazy in the 3rd and 4th. Go for the pick 3 and the pick 4. But this Damascene, I think it's pronounced, with Perry Utes, to me is a complete standout. The reason is she's dropping a little bit. She's second off the layoff, and I just know how Utes operates. I've been watching him for so many years. He's going to gun this filly mare to the lead, and I don't know if they'll ever catch her. I think she's going to run a race just like she did when she broke her maiden here, where she's going to take the lead. She's just going to draw away from him. I think she's going to run about a 50-ish buyer, and I'm not sure anybody else in this race can run that. Now, if you want to take a second horse in there, there is a complete sleeper in there, and that's the 6, Megan's Holiday, with the crazy kid, I call him, because he comes flying up the rail all the time when you don't want to be on the rail. But he does try. He is going to hustle her. He'll have her in contention. She's got 1 trip over, shipping in from Gulfstream, and she did not get a good trip that day. She was 19 to 1. Now she drops a little bit. So if I took 2 horses, it'd be the 1 and 6. I probably will take 2, but I'll take the 1 way more. And then we get into the second race, and man, this is a dropper, speed. She's got everything here, or he's got everything here to upset the favorite, who's going to be the 1, probably going to be in the 3 to 5 range. But the 8, Colt Weston, has just a gigantic chance off the drop to swoop them, draw away, and win this race fairly easy and run right past the favorite. So I think if you take the 1 and 8 in a second, I don't think you can miss the pick 3 or pick 4, because I don't like anybody else in there. I'm probably just going to take them both, but I'm going to take more with the 8. If I can get 2 to 1 or higher on the 8, which I think we will, because all the novice bettors are going to bet on the 1 because they see all those 1s in the chart. I think you got a big chance to have a really nice price here with the 8, and that's who I'm going to take at Turfway. And then I'm going to move to the 6th race, where there's a horse shipping in, a rare one from the fairgrounds. We don't get a lot of fairgrounds shippers. We don't get a lot of these types of horses to come into Turfway Park. So when you get one, you really got to take a close look. And it's a Michael Stidham horse, who we all know is a great trainer, named Curlin's Queen. Again, you're not going to get a great price, so you got to look at the pick 3s around, the pick 4s around. But she's going to be a total standout to me. I mean, she's running 70s, 61s, 67s. You get Prescott, you get third off a long layoff. She only got beat a length and 2 lengths at the fairgrounds. So to me, that horse is an absolute gut. If you want to bet straight at that kind of number, I get it, because the rebates at BetPTC are really nice on straight bets at Turfway, depending on what level you are. The pick 3s are great bets. Again, depending on what level you are. The pick 4 rebates stink. So I would just take the pick 3s, the daily doubles, around her, and I think that's a really nice bet for you there. Now we're going to move to Oaklawn Park, which I've only got 1 horse the whole day at Oaklawn Park, and that is, if you want to flip to the 6th race at Oaklawn. It's a $50,000 maiden claimer. A lot of people don't like these kind of races, but when I can get a drop down at a decent number, that's what I'm looking for. And if you look down to the number 9, Redneck Song, again, you got a 3-year-old filly that's got 5 races already under her belt. They're all decent races in straight maiden at Churchill. She lays off, goes down to Oaklawn, 1 trip over, didn't get out of the gate very well, was 12 to 1 in that race. Tells you how tough that race was, because her chart coming from Churchill Downs, getting Wayne Catalano as the trainer, you wouldn't think she would go off anywhere near 12 to 1 unless that race was tough. And looking up the charts, that was a very good race. She got in a lot of traffic trouble turning for home. She did get to run a little bit. The race went and won 11 and 3. If she runs anywhere near those races at 3 to 1, she's going to be really tough to beat. And I'm telling you, that work on January 4th is telling you she's a decent horse. And Wayne has always had good numbers at these kind of drops. For me, make 1 bet at Oaklawn all day. You're betting Redneck Song at 3 to 1. Now I want to flip to Santa Anita. I know we don't give out a lot of bets at Santa Anita, but I think you got to take this horse at Santa Anita. In the 3rd race, number 2, you got a 2nd start horse. You pick up Banjo, and I think this horse is going to run big. I like 2nd start horses. So that's it for me the whole day. I think if you take just those 7 bets and you make some pick 3s or doubles around those 7, I think we're going to get at least 4 of those home, and then get into a big day on Saturday. I'm finishing up some notes on Saturday. I'm hoping to have those picks out to you tonight after the game. For people that like basketball, if you want to tune in, LaSalle St. X tonight. I'm on the broadcast on television. It's on ESPN Cleveland. You can watch it in standard def for free. I think it's like $5 to watch it in high def. But if you just want to tune in, I'm going to try to sneak in a few shout outs to guys. I can't mention gambling too much on there, but I'm going to try to get some shout outs to guys. And don't forget Keeneland, the weekend of the 10th, 11th, and 12th. I'm trying to get a group of about 12 to sit in the green room. I've already heard from several people. We're going to try to get that put together here shortly. Okay, so have a good day today, and I'll talk to you soon about Saturday.